Hello everyone, it is Mrs. Red here from Mrs. Red's Art Room, and today we're going to be having a look at what is inside the March 18 Red's Art Cart. And just a quick side note, across Australia we're having a bit of a heat wave at the moment. I record all these a couple of months ahead, and hence why the hair is up, because it's actually a really hot day today. And secondly, on the Gold Coast it is also overcast, so the light keeps changing. I'm appearing a little bit yellow at some times and then a little bit pasty white, and so will the products as well. So I can't do anything about that, but I just wanted to let you know. This is the artwork for the what's inside the March art cart. So how about we go and have a look at what's inside. Okay, so this is what is inside the March 18 Red's Art Cart. It's a bit of a drawing range this time. So we're going to start with the little booklets here, because you will notice that there are 7 sitting here, and in your cart you've got 1 of. So with this range, it's the Fabriano range, they've basically come up with a nice colourful little sample pack of notepads. They will be sold as packs or individually. It just depends on where you actually purchase them from. And each booklet has just got a different type of paper. So velvet, parchment, embossed, laid, ecological, natural and felt marked. This one here is the felt marked one. It's an ivory colour and a fairly rough feeling to it. So it's kind of nice. It would be very nice to do with a bit of graphite sketching on that one. So everyone is receiving one of those little booklets there. Moving on to our pencils, we've got the Derwent Colour Collection. So basically with every art brand they have a student range and a professional range, and Derwent have put together a bit of a collection of their ranges in this pack. I'll just open this up. There we go. And just one moment. So with the range, the colour collection, you're basically getting 4 of the student grade pencils, which is called the Studio here, and then there's 5 of the Colour Soft. There is one other range that Derwent do, which would have been nice if they'd put a couple in, which is the Inktense range. The Colour Soft would be the highest quality in the Derwent range though, and they are really lovely pencils to use. Quite expensive to buy too, so it's a really nice way to be able to have a go with some of these really nice pencils. And then over here, this little silver one here is actually a blue one. It is a metallic pencil, and the great thing about this is that it is watercolour, so that is why we are putting in a little water brush for you as well. So with the metallic one, if I just get the example artwork here, obviously it's better if I lay it down there. Obviously all these soft watery areas is where I have used the metallic brush and the little water brush, which I will talk about soon. Is it very metallic? Jury's out on that. I think because I did water it down, it does tend to lose its metallic feel to it. There is a very, very slight shimmer there, but you can't really notice it if you didn't know that I'd used a metallic pencil. With the other two, we've got a blender and a burnisher. So the difference between these two pencils, you'll see if you watch the actual artwork of the koi fish being done, you'll see where I have demonstrated these two pencils being used. These have been used throughout the whole drawing, apart from the watercolour areas. So the blender will blend 2 colours together. So you tend to want to keep your colours to ones that like each other. So say for example, if you put a red and a yellow pencil together, you can blend over the top and it will push the 2 colours together a little bit. So that is pretty much what I've done with the inside of the koi fish. I've used the blender to get those so that it blends the nice red and the oranges together and the yellows and everything. Then the burnisher is mainly because of the types of paper that you use. When you put a coloured pencil down onto that paper, you'll still get that little white area underneath. The burnisher will push the paper down so that the colour is very flat and even. It doesn't change the colour of your pencils, it doesn't darken it, doesn't lighten it, and it doesn't spread it. It just pushes it down into the tooth of the paper. A little bit of an example, I don't think I've done too much of it in just that area there. You can see there's quite a bit of the white coming through there, where say for example on the top of the little fin here, it's really been pushed down and you can't see any of the white of the paper. This paper is a 110 GSM cartridge, just in case you wanted to know what I've been drawing on. So that's the collection of the pencils there. Really great little travel pack too. I took these away to Canada recently with me, and it was just fantastic to have a nice colour range of pencils. Didn't really use these two that much for then, but I did use this one. Now this is, we've had water brushes in, hang on, I'll just get that out. We've had water brushes in art carts before. They come in different shapes and sizes, different thicknesses of brush as well. So everyone's fairly familiar with these. The Koi one always comes apart like that, and this little black top there, you throw that out. It's got no use to you once you've opened it. Put your water or ink. You can put ink into these as well, either or, and screw that on, take your lid off, give it a little squeeze, and your water or your ink will come out of there. So that's what I'd used on the metallic pencil, and that's why the metallic pencil has got a bit of a stain on it now, because I was using it and brushing it on. And last, and doesn't really need to be mentioned, is a sharpener. So I've just added the sharpener because you've got a pencil range there, and it's always handy to have a sharpener. Can't ever have enough of those kind of things, especially if you've got kids around. So that is the basically the contents of Art Cart for March 18. And if you follow on with the next YouTube video, it will be of me doing the koi fish. I really enjoyed this this artwork, probably more than I expected I did. I really got into it and really wanted to just keep going, do another drawing. I don't know, I guess colour pencils are a funny one. You tend to use them a lot when you're kids, and then as adults we tend to think, oh, we're a little bit old for those now, but you're not. They were really enjoyable, and I'd really love to know other people's feedback on having a go with them as well. Remember, you get a little artist trading card in your cart as well. Please do a little artwork on it and send it back to me so I can send it to someone else who's also receiving the art cards. Artist trading cards are not something that you do for sale, they are for swapping, and I'd love to see some more coming through so I can share them around. So enjoy that, and I will see you next month with the next art cart. See you later.